If the initiative does pass in November 2020, then the city would essentially restart the development process to create a new project description, a new site plan with certainty regarding location, size, scale, design, and feasibility of the development components. So the initiative does allow a variety of land use options on multiple parcels or districts. Here on the map or on the screen, you'll see the initiative plan divided up into the various zoning districts of the specific plan, where the text in the initiative language then identifies what uses could go in each of those districts. And one thing that's fixed is the housing shown here in the middle of the site, separated from the First Street businesses by a surface parking lot. So on to the timing part of that. So again, if we were to follow a process similar to the other attempts to develop the site back in 2012, 2015, and 2017, then we'd go through the steps you'll see on the screen there, and I'll just try and summarize those real quickly. Again, it would be difficult to commence with any development before the City Council establishes goals and priorities, much like you did before we kicked off the public engagement in 2017. That would occur next sort of winter, where you would also talk about the budget for the fiscal years 2021, 22, and
so we're talking about next February.
Yes.
Before anything could start.
Right.
Okay.
And then following that, we would look to engage in look to get community engagement to figure out what the community wants in terms of what would be allowed in the initiative, prepare new technical analyses to ensure feasibility and traffic flows, roadway improvements, infrastructure needed, and long-term maintenance costs. Council would select a plan, and we're having that in 1 month, which is an aggressive time frame. And then we prepare RFPs to seek development partners, since some of the existing partners may not want to continue. Circulate the RFP, provide public review of the proposals, enter into agreements like we do have already with the stakeholders. Those stakeholders would need to prepare their plans, much like the at least cultural and hotel have already done. And then the Planning Commission Council will need to see those again and approve those entitlements. Prepare construction drawings for those, prepare and circulate the bid documents for the public parking structures. Construct the new L Street parking structure and the structure next to the bankhead. And that would be, those two garages would be necessary to start anything on the Livermore Village lot. And so in total, all of those steps is about to take more than 4 years to get to the start of construction. That's on the larger city-owned site. And assuming the process begins in the spring of 2021, that would result in construction of the hotel beginning in the spring of 2025, compared to the fall of 2020 under the city plan. And this all assumes that the new plan would not be delayed by more referendums and initiatives.
There's a couple of other assumptions there,
Sure.
which I think you're about to get into. It also assumes that the state laws that have been enacted at the beginning of this year, it ignores their existence and the potential legal battles that we're going to get into. But this schedule is just for the physical part of deciding what to do. It's a whole other world that we're about to get into with respect to the legal. And I would just want to say is that this physical schedule could very well be delayed until the legal issues are resolved.
That's correct.
So they don't happen in parallel. This doesn't start until after we've got clarity legally.
That's right.